say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication.
Yo, what up guys, your boy DK Nice, and we're back here on another video. Now, today, I want to go over blitzing versus compressed offenses. So like bunch, tight slots, deuce close, tight flex. Am I missing one? Or anything with like, maybe you got trips tight end and you only got the one tight end on that side. That I would normally reserve that for like crash blitz, but again, I'll go over all of this. So the difference between when you're blitzing versus, I want to give you guys like a little background. My bad, I like to ramble. I know that. I apologize, but this I want you guys to try and understand. So this is not like a regular blitz setup. This is like a concept I want you guys to understand. So when blitzing versus compressed sets, you could run the normal baseline press or whatever it is. But when you're doing it versus compressed sets, doing this will add an extra, I guess, game within a game sense. You're playing a mind game with your opponent at this point. So when you're sending the blitz, you want to press. You don't want to baseline. You want to just press and then set up everything else just the same way. Now what that does is I'll show you guys in the clips too. Practice mode kind of messes things up when doing it this way, but I'll show you guys in actual game setting how this actually works out, because you got our play linebacker cross 3 show 2, right? That I did a video way back on. That you send the nickel corner, right? So let's say we keep sending that nickel corner, keep sending them. Okay, then you got a play where, and we're sending the linebacker too, right? Then we could just send the corner, and we have more coverage out there. And what makes this even better, and I like this a lot, you got corner blitz 3 coming from the other side. So he thinks, okay, he keeps blitzing me from the left, that nickel corner. Let me ID him. Let me make sure he's picked up. Psych. I got my corner from the other side coming. Now what? And then he just messed up. He just shaded everybody to the left, and he just messed up, and he about to get sacked again. So that's what I like. That's what I like. But you can't tell because it kind of looks symmetrical, sort of. So actually, I want to show you guys. That because it's not easy. It's really not easy. So we'll do it out of trips tight end. Trips tight end. Everybody loves trips tight end. Cool. What's gonna make the play look good? All right, we'll do a halfback angle. So you want to press, and I like to do the same setup as linebacker cross 3. Well, instead of baseline, it's just press. Spread D-line out, crash up, QB contain. I like to shade down when blitzing most of the time, depending on the down and distance. But yeah, go ahead, Brady. So you'll see, and I also like, and sometimes that linebacker will like line up over the end, something weird like that, or whatever. Or even, I like it just because of the consistency, because, okay, let's say that tackle doesn't pick up the end, right? In which case, we might have both guys screaming off the end. But let's say the guard picks up the end, then the linebacker will pick up the tackle, but the tackle has to come all the way out to get the linebacker, leaving the corner free, in theory. So that's what I like to do. Sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. It kind of all just depends, and the speed of how he's setting his stuff up. So you can see, all right, so he looped there. But let's say Brady, I actually did my job and actually controlled the guy, giving Brady less time to throw the ball. And this is Brady we're dealing with, right? So he's obviously not going to make us look good. So one, he got caught up by the running back coming out of the backfield. That's one. And the linebacker. So that's one. Two, he started the loop. But let's say he finished the loop, right? He's coming in free. That honestly probably won't ever happen, him looping like that. As you see, I'm just standing there looking like a dummy. But had I used it, that were probably good. And then the hard flat was probably going to take care of Gronk. So, I don't know, depending on how Brady would have thrown that. We'll do it out again real quick, though. If we want to set up properly. Or maybe we did and I'm just being a hard ass. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's go. All right, Brady. Come on. Everything covered, and you're sending pressure. That's what we want to get out of it because, and again, practice mode's dumb. We know this, but I want to show you guys just for the setup purpose, just so you guys can get a look at it. And again, this is Crash Blitz 3. You don't want to probably send it from, in this case, the left side with all the receivers coming from that side because he has to come he has to come further away, so you don't want that. You want the blitz to come in as fast as possible. That's why we send nickel corners, and that's why we send corners from the opposite side or linebackers, because they're closer to the line. So that's why you want to send it from the right side with the one tight end that's close in, as opposed to sending it from the far side. Go ahead. So you just kind of have to identify that. He wanted to scream so bad. You want to kind of identify that. Like if he's running trip side end to the left every time. If he's running bunch to the right every time. Send the blitz from the bunch side. Just make sure like, okay, you flip the play or flip the play back, whatever. Go ahead. We'll show you guys one more time. Now I'm gonna go to Crash Blitz 3, and I'm gonna kick it to the. Oh my god. But you see, like he has to take short routes because the pressure's coming, and if you have good pass rushers, even that'd help your chances more. All right, so we're gonna go into a different play. We're gonna go into bunch actually. And again, like I said, I want this to just show you guys this, and I'm gonna kick it to the gameplay because my man he went into bunch. He actually went into 5 wide bunch actually. It was like it was called quad bunch. I think that's what it's called. Quad bunch. He went into tight slots, and maybe he did go into bunch, and I don't remember. Maybe I have a clip of bunch. I don't know, something like that. I want to show you guys like in game it works, and I'll show you guys a setup in game, the same way I'm doing it in practice mode. So let's go to bunch. Verticals, whatever. All right. So in this case, because the corner on the left side is manned up, kinda quote unquote manned up. There's only one receiver out there. So the corner is allowed to come in. Excuse me. The corner comes in anyways because his assignment, I guess, would be the running back. So he comes in and we want to shade down. Our setup is the same as it always been. Maybe you want to rehook him, man him up, whatever you want to do, right? Okay. So go ahead, Brady, call the play. See? Boom. All right, he want to be a practice hero. But okay, so boom, we got it from that side. And especially versus bunch, I mean, if you get somebody that's good that's running bunch, you're going to have to start doing other things or maybe mixing in coverages. But just as far as sending the blitz at them, it's going to be tough. See, like, even, all right, so the blitz didn't get there. He kind of got picked up, but he came right in as soon as possible. And the fact that he sacked Brady was crazy. So, had enough time to sack Brady. So, I guess everything was boxed. So, go ahead, Brady. Call the play one more time. Now, I'm going to show you guys Crash Blitz. There we go. Like, come on now. He backed up, really? Even though he still got sacked. So, I'm going to show you guys Crash Blitz out of this. Now, Crash Blitz out of this is kind of like, it's funky in bunch. Because of all those guys on that side. So, it's going to act weird in practice mode. Well, corner Blitz 3, sorry. So, again, guys, this is not like anything like crazy or anything different. It's just instead of baseline pressing, you're just pressing. And then doing everything else the same. As far as, this blitz. So, it's press, spread D-line, crash out, and QB contain. Maybe you're blitzing the corner, so you blitz the corner, whatever. Rezone your linebacker. See, he came through screaming. This is practice mode because it's acting glitchy, but you're never going to get a B gap, honestly. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. I'm like the God honest truth. You're never going to get that screaming B gap that we just got. You're probably never even going to get a loop out of him either. Jesus Christ, got to dot me up. You're never going to get like a looping B gap either, or like him coming, I don't know, something weird. You're probably mostly only going to get edge. But that's what we want, though. That's what this game is kind of based off of. They the nano, all that other stuff out. So coming through the A gap and B gap. So you're gonna get edge pressure. Sending it from this side too. See, boom, now you could get both coming in, just depending on their blocking scheme and whatever. Because, hold on, I want to show you guys. Because in theory, which should happen is that end should take care of the tackle should take care of the end, leaving two guys off the edge rushing. And maybe if we got cute and like stood over the guard, like in game maybe both would come. But who knows? Who honestly knows really? I don't really like to play around like that. I rather, you know, let this guy take care of his flat or whatever, and I'll use the whole middle. But that's gonna be this video, guys. I'm gonna kick it to the game clips to get you a better understanding of what actually goes on instead of glitchy practice mode. But again, this works against tight slots, deuce close, bunch, gun tight. Any sort of bunch formation, trips tight end with one tight end on the opposite side. It'll work from that. So just mix it up, guys. Mix it up. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope it helped. I really do, because this is a definite skill that you could throw into your arsenal that makes you a better player. This will take you from one level to the next, understanding the difference between spread sets and compressed ones. But again, I appreciate you guys, and until next time, guys, peace out.